trying to...
Okay, so we're starting our wine tasting for Chianti wines from Trader Joe's, and these are the 4 Trader Joe Chianti wines. They were not all under $10. 2 of them are under 10, 2 of them are just...
Oh, so under 50.
They're under 50. 2 of them were $11.99. One of them was like $5.99, and the other... Let's continue on.
Yeah.
And so these are Italian Sangiovese grapes from the Chianti region in the middle of it. So
In the middle of the top of the boot or the boot?
middle of the boot. The Tuscany region authorized the Sangiovese grape. Comes out of the Chianti region, whatever the terroir, whatever soils create flavor.
Okay.
So these are all Trader Joe's. We've got 4 wines. Pick which side you want to start.
And we'll start here.
Okay, so we're
And
starting.
just as a note, we have been to the Chianti region. Maybe we'll post it when we were there.
Okay, and so we're blind tasting the very first wine from the Chianti region of Trader Joe wines. A light ruby color.
From the
and
top,
Very
yeah.
even color all the way through. Dark around the edges.
No cloudy.
Good. And then we move on to the aroma. Yeah, and I smell cherries and tart cherries. And kind of that earthy smell which comes from Sangiovese grape.
Definitely getting cherries. But I'm also getting
I get the licorice too.
Yeah. Smells really...
I don't know. Flavor is kind of like muted, somewhat watery, so it's not really a strong wine taste.
Got big legs. This is a nice respite after Scott's tennis tournament today down here.
Tennis.
Yep, he did very well.
Many flavors coming out
Yeah.
of it.
It doesn't last. The initial flavor is good.
Trouble.
Yeah, no, when it first comes in my mouth, it tastes good, but it immediately just... But I'm tasting the berries.
Yeah, it's berry.
Like a raspberry.
No, the more that I smell it, the more I smell. It's almost like you're smelling an empty stainless steel can. You're smelling it, but drinkable, kind of. It's a little bit just kind of single layer, different flavor. Now,
One down. There you
that's the first
go.
one. Forgot the crackers.
It's very nice down here this weekend on the northern neck. Mid-70s, nice breeze, blue skies. Whoop.
Now, without spilling too much, we are ready for wine 2. So
Yep, now we're on
wine
to number
tasting
2.
wine 2 of the Trader Joe's Chianti, and these are the 4 Chiantis they have on the shelf. So I didn't see any others. That's what we grabbed. 4 Chianti. Now this one looks a little more earthy, a little more brown than the other. We're on wine 2 of the blind tasting of Chianti wines from Trader Joe's. This is
It's a little darker,
a little darker.
but still clear.
Looks like it's more, depending on the Chianti region, whether there's clay soils or rocky soils. Yeah, this looks, if I was picking a wine color for Central Italy, I'd say this is hitting the mark. Okay, I get aromas.
I'm doing raspberry.
I have leather in here, so this seems to be a little more of an elegant, but there's still stronger out flavor smell. Trying to get some
Big legs on that
some
too.
other smells out of here, but I do feel like I'm breathing.
But I'm getting raspberry and cherry.
This one has a little more flavor to it. Got some tannins there. Not as acidic as the other one. The other one, but
Actually not like...
this one finished well.
Yeah, that has a strange taste to it.
Well, it has an odd smell to it. And then, to me, it smells like I kind of put my head in a gearbox.
Well, I'm smelling rust.
Yeah. So okay.
And tasting, not that I've ever tasted rust, but that is the image that's coming in
Well,
my
I feel
head.
like I'm in an old aircraft. Just got in the old aircraft. There's oil and grease and everything in there, and there's really no finish.
Well, this one at least has the other one didn't have a finish.
Yeah, I stand
This
corrected.
one has a
This
finish.
has a finish, a little more flavor. Smells a little different.
I'll try pouring the water.
All right, so we're done with wine 2 in the blind tasting of Trader Joe's Chiantis, and we're getting ready to move on to wine 3 after we just rinse our glasses. Okay, ready for wine 3? Okay, so we're on to wine 3, and not quite as earthy. Oops, I probably right. Oh, yeah, so this has more of a reddish hue, like a burnt red.
Yeah,
to
it's
it.
dark.
All right, so we're tasting wine 3.
Yeah, it's darker and it's,
Yeah, look
but
at-
it's still clear. They're all clear.
I'd say this is it's almost like blood red. The way
I
it's
wouldn't
so
say
red.
blood. I would say garnet.
Garnet,
Or
like garnet
ruby.
would be.
Yeah,
Pretty.
blood red is like vibes.
Okay. So it has that same tart raspberry berry.
The metallic,
Yeah.
smelling something metallic.
A little bit harder. So I would just kind of, okay, I'm not all this.
I'll just
I'm
down
just
it, hold my nose and drink
I'm just
it.
gonna hold it right over here. Look at those legs. Look at those things. There's
Oh,
if you were trying to make perfect legs. Yeah, but
Well, you know, the more I spin it, I'm getting more fruits coming out. You know, because they were just open.
It's got a nice acidity to it.
Cherry.
Feels like I put my head into a old
Yeah, I'm
old
not
boat
liking the flavor of
vinyl.
this
Old boat vinyl.
Yeah, this is not tasting good. I get it.
All right, well I've scored that.
Ooh, no, that's unusual.
Are you finishing it or am I unloading?
Yeah,
This wine 3 may go really well as a wine spritzer.
I've never given a 0 to buying.
Okay.
That one got it.
All right, so we're on to wine
Wait a minute.
4 of the Chianti tastings from Trader Joe's. Color. We're on wine 4 of
Well,
the
they've
blind
all
tasting.
had nice color.
Yeah, this one seems a little more natural color to it.
It's interesting that Trader Joe's only had 4 Chianti.
Yeah, so this, it doesn't have the brownish that the other ones had, and maybe that's a bad
It's
bottle.
very, well, and this is a very dark color as well, with lots of bubbles. And it's clear, very dark. Funny about those bubbles.
It's not as strong on the aromas that we had up.
Now, I'm liking this aroma.
This,
I'm getting the licorice again
there is licorice,
and cherry.
raspberry, plum.
I like this aroma. Yeah, I think this is the best aroma so far.
But still, then you get this metallic.
I haven't gotten that far.
I don't know. I also smell like plastic.
No, I actually like. I mean, the finish isn't very long, but maybe that's a characteristic of Chianti. That up. But the flavor on the taste, I good. Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say it's multiple flavors, but I can't pick them out. One's not junk.
To reveal scores. Okay, I'll go ahead and start. So this is Scott, and so
Hi, Scott.
So score for the first wine that we tasted tonight of the Chianti. I scored it a 9, and I would not buy it again. Wine 2, I scored it a 10, of our scoring of 20, and I would not buy it again. Wine 3, I scored it an 8, I would not buy it again. Wine 4, I scored it a 10, and I would.
Okay. Well, I'm Lynn.
Hi.
Hi, Scott. My first one, I scored a 12, and I would buy it again and drink it at home, but not. And wine 2 also scored a 12, and I would buy it again and not take. Wine 3 got a big old whopping 7, and lo and behold, I would not buy it again. I'm not picky when it comes to wine, so that's a big. And then wine 4, that's my winner. I gave it a 16,
Wow,
and
16.
I would buy it again and bring it to a party.
All right, so our wine 4 is our winner tonight. So let's do the great reveal, and we'll tell you what we paid and which wines are what. So wine number one, which came in 3rd place, is the So let's switch. That wine came in the basket, the basket bottle.
And this is the traditional Italian container for Chianti.
So this
in
was
Italy.
So wine 1 is the D'Aquino red Chianti wine, bottled by, it looks like Veltra, VLTRA, Firenze, Italy, and it comes in a 1.5 liter. It is a DOCG, right? Because it's got the label.
And you said it got 2nd place?
This got 3rd place.
Oh, 3rd.
And this is $11.99 for the liter and a half. So when you get down to an individual bottle, that's $7. So that was wine 1. Okay, and then wine 2, which came in 2nd place, is the Vinci 2023 Chianti, and let's see, vinted and bottled by Cantine, Cantine, Leonardo da Vinci Corp. It was $11.09. So
that's also bottled in Italy.
And then in last place, which was the 3rd place. Okay, so this is the Chianti Classico. Now they put the Riserva, Fior Divino, winemaker's choice. Lots of nice labeling. It is a DOCG because it has a label. It was $7.99. It is a 2019. They call it a Reserva.
Sorry.
Ported. Okay, so we'll have to look that one up. But anyhow, that was in last place. And then in 1st place is our last wine.
Let's see the big reveal.
And here's the winner. The winner is this Chianti. It's Gaetano, Gaetano, D'Aquino Chianti Riserva. Let's see if I can find a year. 2021, and it was unbelievable. It was the $5.99. It's the least expensive bottle.
The least expensive.
And it is a
Winner,
DOCG
winner,
because it has
chicken
a label.
dinner.
And it is bottled by D'Aquino. D'Aquino.
Yeah.
So there you go. Yeah, that is the winner.
Yay!
Wine number 4 with 26 points.
And once again, I picked the one that's the cheapest.
$5.99. Definitely a keeper.
Love it. Good night. Arrivederci.